Hey. Good morning. Yeah. Yo, Talia check. What's up, guys? It's Wednesday. I had a bowl of yogurt this morning, so I'm feeling like really funny, fueled. Started taking a women's multivitamin. I think that also might be working in my favor. Who knew that exercising and eating right would actually make you feel good? News to me. Breaking over here at TMZ. Yeah. Morning, all my friends, Alan, Paige, Brandon, Antonio, Diamond, Gem Girl, and Rock Chick. We need like a scrapbook. Hey, morning, Devin's shoulder. We need a scrapbook of like all of our chat friends. Morning, Irma. I'm doing great. How are you doing? Oh, a little fit check for you today. I am in a vintage Moschino off the runway wool vest. Ooh, la la. I'm in a thrifted skirt no tag and a Ghani flat. And the most expensive accessory I'm wearing, probably my headset. Thanks so much. But yeah, been getting really into thrifting designer recently. This Moschino vest was like $12. Hard to come by these days, but it's like kind of like eat the rich, man. Like I bought this vest real cheap. Screw you, you know? Anyway, John Johnson, classic name. Thank you so much for the love in the chat. Dara Holloway, you look so fresh and alert. You're glowing. Thank you. Hey, Charles, morning. People are noticing that I'm like taking my vitamins and like eating fruit, that I kind of like have a better personality.
I think it's also that you dress up.
Okay, cut the camera, slate down, we're done. Live's over, it's done. Cut everything. Charles, all right, bring out Jackie Brown. Charles, that was ridiculous. I dress up every day. Sometimes I'm just dressed up as different things. Like sometimes I'm dressed up as a pajama girl. Sometimes I'm dressed up as a Canadian tuxedo girl. Today I just happen to be in like typical office attire, and I guess that's shocking. Danny Fan said no one said anything about a better personality. Okay, swing and a miss from old Talia there. Real Ralph, Central Florida, watching. Thank you, Real Ralph. Barbara, you're my queen. Craig, morning. Thanks, Alexandra G. Yeah. I did see Alex Murdaugh murder conviction was overturned, and he's getting a new trial. We're definitely going to talk about that today because what the hell? Actually, as somebody asked what shampoo I use, that would be Head & Shoulders Dandruff Extreme. Clinical strength, good stuff. Water here in LA, subpar coming out of the shower, leave you with a dry scalp. Oh, you're still on this now. You're digging yourself into a deeper and deeper hole. You're not even mic'd up and you're dissing me. So this is purely just for the love of the game of hating on me. What's up?
I don't want to say it on mic.
He doesn't want to say it on mic. Okay. It's not that I don't dress up, it's just that I don't dress this well, were you going to say? Fine, all right. I'm going to start.
No, here's the thing. You seem, and by the way, I'm not saying this is a good or a bad thing.
Okay.
Anyone looking around our office can see you don't have a dress code.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Eat those chips, you're good.
But you seem more, you dress more professional.
I've dressed more professional today. Yeah.
Like traditionally professional.
Wow,
You know what I mean?
thank you. Yeah, I went for kind of a...
By the way, it's not a compliment or
Yeah, it's just an observation. I went for more of a business look today. We have a creator photo shoot today.
Oh, see?
Yeah, we have a creator photo shoot
so
today.
There is something.
Yeah, but I have a great wardrobe, and, you know, I'm going to put a clause in my contract of employment that I should be, if you want me to dress professionally, I got to get reimbursed for that. Who's paying? Somebody's got to cough it up, because I want... Thank you. Somebody's got to cough it up because I want more Moschino vests. Miss Monique said, oh, tell Charles to give me a bite. Didn't clarify whether that was bagel or otherwise.
Everybody else does the bagels in quarters, right?
You do quarters? What are you, 6.5? Take a bite of the bagel like a man. What do you mean quarters? You mean you cut it in half or you cut it in half again? Oh, that's fine. You cut the bagel in half. Yeah. No, quarters would be cutting it one more time. There's 2 halves, don't separate them. God, it's always something around here. Oh, Darren Short, good morning, Talia. I'm new to the chat. I hope all is well and healthy. I'm taking a women's multivitamin, so it's very healthy.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess it would be 8.
Don't agree with him. If you cut a bagel in half,
I wanted to disagree with him, but he's right. If you were to cut it again, it'd be an 8.
then it would be in quarters if you're looking at it from the top view. But do you eat it like a bagel sandwich? You eat 2 pieces at once or you eat 1 piece at once? Quarters, okay. Everyone, sometimes I come into work and I have imposter syndrome. I'm like, fresh out of college, I don't deserve to be here, I'm not smart. And then shit like this happens, and I am convinced I am the smartest person in the world.
Wait, when shit like this happens, you feel like what?
I feel so smart. Watching you cut a bagel in half and then call it quarters.
How'd you do in geometry?
I was talking to
Oh,
you.
I went to college, so you could ask him.
Come on,
I graduated, I got a degree.
and I'm gonna do a 2 foot.
All right, chat, clip that. Yeah. Anywho. Hantavirus in Minnesota. How do you feel about that?
I'm not scared of the Honda.
You're not scared?
No.
Will you get vaccinated? I know you're a pretty
No.
anti-vax guy. You're not getting vaccinated.
I'm not anti-vax. I'm anti-vax for myself.
I think, chat, clip that. I would get any vaccine they told me to. I don't care. If it doesn't work, we'll figure it out. Monique, thank you so much. It means the world to me. Judy Crazy Chicken Lady, good morning or good afternoon. Oh, what did Antonio say? Now I'm digging for it. Antonio, what did he say? I can't see. Let's see here. What do you mean in MN? I think there has been a case in Minnesota.
Yeah, let me tap.
Thanks, Judy. Let's see. Map of Hantavirus. We should really publish a map. Oh, CDC, April 23rd. Oh, that was a while ago. States monitoring Hantavirus. Let's read the list of states, shall we, together? We are looking at California, North Carolina, Oregon, New York, Utah, and Minnesota. Feels like all the big ones. That feels pretty normal. I feel like when there's a measles outbreak and stuff, it happens traditionally in populated areas. Ryan Parker. Somebody in the chat said, Danny Fan said, Talia, can you please take us over to Ryan Parker? I need to talk to him.
Okay.
Danny Fan, what do you have to know? Let's see. Not answering me. Danny Fan, I gave you what you want. What do you want to ask Ryan Parker? Well, when we find out, I'll be coming to you.
That's way too much of me. They don't want that much.
They
Ryan
do.
Parker.
They have questions for you.
That can't be accurate.
And Devin's getting flamed for his anti-vax status. Somebody said Monique said, they said it doesn't even spread like COVID. I think the thing there is it's too deadly, so it can't spread. If you get it, I believe it's a 40% chance, a 40% death rate. Ryan Parker, Danny Fan wants to know, are you going to cover the Amazing Digital Circus?
Cover the what, I'm sorry?
The Amazing Digital Circus.
The Amazing Digital Circus?
Mm-hmm.
Not
Do you know what that
covering
is?
it at the moment. I've got a few other things that I'm working on, but that's not one of them.
Do you know what that is?
Not off the top of my head.
I think it might be a new film.
Okay.
I don't know anything
something
about it
that
either.
I'll have to look into. Nothing
right.
that I'm aware of right now, but I'll add it to the list.
Danny Fan, we'll be looking into that for you. Don't worry.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Ryan Parker. Good to know. We're always keeping you informed. Telling the people, it's like free market research in the chat. What do you want to see? I'm going to let Ryan Parker know, cover it. Kella said, that's what I've been hearing. Too deadly to spread that quickly. Yeah. It's going to be, I think it's going to be okay. Can't live our lives in fear. I took this vitamin and now I just have this new outlook on life that's like, we can't be living in fear, okay? You just gotta supply your body with fruits and vegetables and minerals, and the rest will all fall into place. There's a difference between worried and concerned. I am not worried. I am concerned for those affected out of my deep, empathetic heart. Thanks. Somebody said, is Ryan Parker in charge of movies? No. I don't think anyone's in charge of movies in here. I don't know if that's really our... We have a movie guy in here? It's probably me. Monique said, I don't know, Talia, I don't think it will be okay. You gotta put that good juju out into the world and you'll get it back. I really think that we're traumatized as a society. And we're gonna get through this. And, wash your hands, don't get on a cruise if you can. And, I'm not a doctor, but I have OCD and I went to WebMD University online symptom checker, so I know a thing or two, Yeah. Gussie, Go Row is his name, says it won't be okay. If you say so, I think it will. Diamond Gem Girl, what are today's topics? Let me fill you in. Ow. Yeah. What did I just... Oh, I took a really hard Legree class last night.
But they look so bad. Dude, that's the best you guys can do.
NM Rock Chick, I just got a photo of you in your signed shirt. You look incredible. How nice is it to see people's faces? You look lovely, and I'm so glad you enjoyed your TMZ t-shirt because you deserved it. Let's see, what's on live? We'll be talking about Spencer Pratt, claiming he lives in a trailer. You know where he is? Living it up. Living it up in the Bel Air Hotel.
Also,
talking about Rihanna.
like a US thing, but like,
talking about Trump's trip to China.
if someone from like
Chris Brown's album review. Some Cindy and Scooter PDA. We're gonna cover it all. Don't you worry. Ooh, Gabe here with an interesting take, saying your stomach sends more messages and hormone signals to your brain than your brain does to your stomach. Food for thought. Que interesante. So interesting. It's true. Gut-brain connection is real. And that's why you get, nervous diarrhea. And by you, I mean me. Okay. There's no snacks in my boots today because I'm not wearing boots. Yeah. Let's see. Barbara said, no cruise ship for me. I feel you, girl. Stay safe out there. Trump dissing the American people. There's a clip we got. Jacob asked Trump a question. And it's truly one of my favorite clips we've gotten because it's so funny to see Donald Trump with, the TMZ logo on it. You know what I mean? Usually it's a celebrity in there. And it's not. Edward Miller with some wise comments there on the Hantavirus. Yeah. Danny fan said, way to go, Jacob. True. Out there slaying. We got Senor's Hangout said, I'd rather go to Vegas than a cruise. And you know what? That Lisa Vanderpump is opening a Vegas hotel. And boy, am I excited to attend. I've never been to Vegas. I'll be taking a trip when Lisa Vanderpump's hotel opens. Let's see. Miss Princess, I feel that. Totally. Let's see. It was confirmed in California, LJ? I believe there has been a case in California. Hey guys, did you hear about 2 police officers suing? I did not. I don't think there is. Should we move this camera? Hey, how we doing? There's a lot going on in this office this morning, folks. Brandon, I think we will. Morning, Melissa. Danny said, I will go to any Vanderpump place. I agree. I'm a big Pumptini girl. There could be a show about it, I heard, also. Lisa Las Vegas. Sign me up. Rip Jason Collins, true. We will definitely chat about that. Danny fan, thank you. I took a piece of your advice. Always open to criticism in here. Reading comments, using people's names. Trying. David, busy day at TMZ. True. It's always something in here. Classic. Oh, Diane is wondering, what's on my necklace? It's a collection of charms. I have my initial, some stars, a little bear. Keep the things I like close. I want a locket, and I want Harvey and Charles's face on the inside of the locket, just so I could, because you know, I love just like work in my life, just like mesh into one, you know? So it's just like, always hold on to the people that love you most, am I right? Okay. How much is a Pumptini? I have no idea. I just get them. I can't. You know that feeling when you're like, I should probably check my bank account, but I'm scared? Like, I don't even want to open the Chase app. It's the kind of territory I'm in right now. I'm like, it's better off just to live in ignorance. And when it declines, we'll get there. Andrew said, hey Talia, can you ask Babcock if Bab is a nickname for baby? It is not. I believe that is his government last name, and Babs is just like first half of that last name. You know. Darren Short said, FYI, just do more hunting and don't worry about the virus. Get it? Hunter virus. Oh, it's the Hanta, H-A-N-T-A, but that would have been a great pun. And I'm all for human ingenuity and creativity. So yeah. You know it. Oh my God, Charlie Rosenberg saying, can we talk about Boy Throb? Absolutely, we can. Boy Throb last night in New York at the Bowery Ballroom, had Throbcella by Air. It was like they did a free concert to prove that they are in fact a legitimate boy band. Things I already knew, you know? They're like, the government won't take us seriously. We can't get Darshan, the 4th member of their band, his visa to come from India to New York, so back to America. And so they're like, hey, we gotta prove to the US government that we're a legit band. So they had Throbcella, just classic. I was talking to Charles about this, and he was like, what a terrible name for a boy band. He just doesn't understand the cultural significance of the Throb mob, and that's fine.
Oh, I actually looked them up.
Yeah, they're big.
No, I mean, I don't know about that. I'm not co-signing on them being big.
They're a legit band, and they got to get Darshan his visa.
But I watched one of their music videos. Maybe there is only one.
I think there's like 3. They're good. They're a boy band. They're in like bedazzled pink tracksuits.
It seems like a novelty act.
No,
like,
they're legit.
No. I mean, but yes, novelty acts can be legit.
Yeah.
I mean, Weird Al Yankovic is a novelty act, but he's legit. He's been doing it for decades. These guys seem like a novelty act. Like, they're not fit. They're not like super good-looking guys.
What?
They're not. It's like they're ironically.
They're what? They're emailing what I'm
boy
drinking? Wait,
4 tips about what?
how beautiful I am. Wait, guys. Don't send in tips to the tip line about. I am drinking just cold brew with a splash of oat milk. Nothing revolutionary,
Anyway,
folks.
back to
Anyways, back to
Boy
the Throb
or
Mob.
whatever the fuck
Two members of the Throb Mob right here.
I'm not a member of the Throb Mob.
Chat, clip that.
The worst named band in history.
Boy Throb? I don't know. I think it's a good one.
Boy Throb?
Because they're like heart throbs.
In the middle of the Epstein era?
I can't tell you what their original name was, by the way.
What was do you know it?
No, I don't think.
Can I Google it? Does it say it?
Here's why I think they're a novelty act. Because they're not traditional boy band. Their choreography isn't like tight. They wear these pink tracksuits.
This was their original name.
And the song, oh, that makes sense.
Okay.
And the song, it's like who is it? Like, is it a Lotto song or?
What?
It's a very regular sort of dance hip hop.
Yeah, but
beat.
if they're just trying to get Darshan a visa, that you just got to pump out hits, you know?
Hits?
Yeah. I
You know
just
what
love saying
defines hits?
Throb Mob.
I get more and more uncomfortable every time you said it. The Throb Mob?
Boy Throb.
Exactly. See, Devin's making the face that
your
I did
mind
when she was like,
goes to something
when she said it to me, I was
I
like,
don't know, it
wait,
goes like
what?
Heart Throb.
What's the name of the band?
Yeah, that's what their fans are called. Boy Throb, and then their
You
fans.
can't have a band named Boy Throb.
And then their fans are the
At least
Throb
call
Mob.
it Band Throb.
Okay, raspberry vinaigrette.
Need a rebranding.
Nah, they don't need a rebranding. Monique said, Talia, did you just roll your eyes at handsome ass Charles? Yeah. So good.
To the show.
Hey,
On my way, Harvey.
thanks. That was from Christmas. You just found that? Oh, you just read it? Roger just found a letter I left on his desk at Christmas.
Oh my gosh, that's so sweet.
Yeah, I know. I have a heart of gold. Like,
Hey, I like that, by the way.
oh, good job. I'm really proud of you. Little spring cleaning.
It's not like you're filming a show here or anything.
No, we're not doing anything. Don't even worry about it, man.
I read the camera.
Dude, why don't you just like take a load off and just shake your salad in my fucking face? God. Oh, let's see. Oh, people are agreeing. It looks like a bad name.
They want to know how they get on
The app that I'm on? Wait, the app that I'm on?
Where are you reading from? YouTube?
What? I'm in the YouTube comment section. That's the app I'm on. I'm so confused. You can just write it. If you have a question, just write it in the chat. Poor Brendan's like trying to break news and people are like, what's in the glass cup?
So, I think
Oh, what's going on?
we have an interview we're going to do right now.
With someone important?
Yes.
And then you want me to, I'll just give her those documents.
Oh,
Someone very important.
not a care in the world, huh? I wish I could live as carefree as Devin.
Devin? No. Just
What, just bury your
Just
head
you
in the
just
sand.
don't give a singular.
yeah.
That's how you gotta live.
Monique said, oh no, Talia, he coming. Hide everything.
We're just
Morning,
gonna
Harv.
do. Morning, guys. Should we do the intro or should we just do the interview?
No, we should just do the interview.
I think so. Yeah, he said he's got.
Can we tell them who's coming or
Tell who?
the stream?
Oh, well, hopefully we're getting Spencer right now.
Right.
Ooh. As in Pratt? Just filling in the viewers. Cheers.
Yeah.
Let me find my seat.
We're not doing the intro. We're just
Intro,
going
yeah,
right to him.
do the interview.
Spencer Pratt. No, he didn't swap it because he never had it.
Never had it. This is where I live. There he is.
You're gonna have to fix. Guys, he cannot wait, so we've got to go. At hotel, not trailer. At 5-star hotel, not a trailer. We're not going to hold up for the
we can
for the
change it.
Chiron, guys. We got to go as soon as he. As soon as he's ready, he is giving us 5 minutes, and that's it. Do a ... not a trailer. Not a trailer. Sound up. Hey, Spencer, thanks for doing this.
My pleasure.
So listen, we're not going to do the intro because I know your time is short. We'll just get right into the interview, okay?
Awesome.
Here we go.
Well, joining us right now, the candidate himself, Spencer Pratt. Welcome back to TMZ Live.
The best news in the world.
Hey, thank you, Spencer. So look, we did this story this morning. You and I were communicating. So the campaign ad certainly made it seem that you were living in that trailer. It was a high point of the commercial, but you're at the Hotel Bel Air. So kind of undo that for us.
No, to be clear, that is where, excuse me, that is where I live. That's where Karen Bass, Mayor Bass, burned down my house. That is where I will live until I have a new house. The Airstream is a temporary facility. A hotel is a temporary facility. Where my kids are in Santa Barbara right now is a temporary housing. This is where I live as this is where they burned my house down. So this semantics or the nuance of this is the consequences of their failed leadership. And again, I don't live at the Hotel Bel Air. I don't live in the Airstream. I don't live in the Santa Barbara. I don't have a house. They burned it down. That is why I got into this race, because of these people that will burn your house down and act like it's no problem. So this idea that anyone's like, oh, he's at a hotel. I'm at a hotel because these psychopaths are messaging me every day they're going to kill me because Nithya Raman is calling me a fascist because I don't want people to have their kids next to drug addicts at the park or stepping in human poop when you get your matcha. I have common sense. That's not fascism. So these psychos here, I'm a fascist, and then they literally, like, if you would like to see the death threats, I can send them all offline where people are like, I'm going to hire people to kill you. So yes, unfortunately, now I have a security team, and they will not, even if I wanted to stay in the Airstream, would let me, because there's 360 unobstructed views since there's no houses. So you can literally snipe me out from any part from 300 yards away easily.
Spencer,
and not to mention, one sec. Not to mention the Airstream, it took over a month for LADWP to connect a wire for electricity to it, which was 3 days ago. It took weeks to get the water hooked up, which was yesterday. So for these people that want to focus on where I sleep at night, first off, I don't even sleep. I get 4 hours of sleep because I'm fighting these corrupt freaking politicians all day long. You want to see my phone hours? I'll screenshot it. It probably says Spencer, 19 hours.
I hear what you're saying, and on the symbolism of your ad, that because of the fire, that you don't have a home, and I get that. But there's something to the point where you say in the ad, this is where I live, while you're standing in front of a trailer. I think the reason that ad was so effective with voters is because you did draw this visual comparison of where the mayor lives, where Nithya Raman lives, and where you live. So you're showing where they live, and then you're saying, this is where I live. Everyone saw that ad and thought, wow, Spencer Pratt has to live in that trailer because his house burned down. But
I do, sir.
But then
that is my house.
But for the last month and a half, you've been at the Bel Air Hotel.
I haven't been at the Bel Air Hotel for more than 6 days in the last month. This is all public.
Right, but that's where you've been staying. I know you may not have actually been in it.
No, I've been in Santa Barbara, where the LA Times reported where I lived and doxed me. That is where I live. Period. This is LA Times. This isn't breaking news. Even when the Airstream ad came out, the LA Times cover story is saying no. Spencer Pratt lives in Santa Barbara. And I said, yes, thank you for doxing me. I tried to sue the LA Times for saying where I actually live.
But but are you saying you live in that trailer?
I don't live anywhere is what I'm saying. I don't have a house. They burned it down, Harvey. I don't have a house.
But why not say that? But Spencer, that would be really effective. Why not say that in the ad? I don't have a home.
You texted me today. I have never told anyone I lived in it. And yet, in the ad, you say, this is where I live.
This is where I live. This is my house. This is my property. There's nothing there, Harvey. It's dirt lot. I had to have it craned in to the lot. That's what people are. This is psycho. I only got on this live because I love you. But so last time I'm going to talk about this because the reason I am running is because they burned down 7,000 houses. This is where everyone lives. They don't not consider that their home just because it's a dirt lot, because it's an Airstream, a teepee, a tent. When you're a fire victim, this is where you live. They burn it down. This is where I always will live. People are missing the messaging of the consequences.
But Spencer, I get, listen, I've known you for a long time, and you're a really smart guy. And you are all over these ads, which have been, honestly, they've been lauded by people who have said these are, brilliant ads. Wasn't the point there, and I believe the trailer door was even open, wasn't the point to show, to telegraph to people that your body went inside that trailer night after night?
Right.
I mean, wasn't that the point of the ad?
No, the point of the ad is to show this is where they burned my house down. I have no house. This is their houses. They're fine. And this is where I live. This is where my town lives. This is our reality for the next 10 years, if we're lucky. That'll be there for the next 6 years. And I'll say, I live there. I live in the Palisades. I'm a registered voter to that address. I'm an Angelino. Even if my family and kids have to now go to school in Santa Barbara, I am an Angelino. This is my town. This is where they burned me down. So I am on set with these lovely people at Interview Magazine, and I can't be just ranting all day, but I appreciate you. People can be all caught up in the nuance of where I live or where I don't. I'm running for mayor because these people will burn your house down, cover it up.
Spencer, the nuance is you being truthful to vote with voters.
I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it again. That is where I live. Period.
Okay.
Period. I don't need to sleep there every night. I don't need to go to the number 2 on that toilet. That is where I live. I'm from the Palisades, Los Angeles, and I'm fighting for Los Angeles. So
okay, but just one final thing. Sir. Just to clarify, you have never physically lived in that trailer.
To clarify, I haven't lived anywhere since my house burned down.
Well, you're sleeping somewhere.
For those 4 hours.
Again, I don't live anywhere. They burned my house down, to be clear. So I love you guys. You can, what we should be doing on TMZ is talking about the drug addicts that we spend $500 million that live on our sidewalk going number 2. This is great that this is the focus, but that's the reality. And if people care about this right now, we're in so much trouble, and I'm going to do my best to try to save LA. But if people don't get out and vote because they want to feel safe, and that's what I'm fighting for people to feel safe and their tax money to literally go to making us safe and the people to get housed and people not to die on the street, that's the message. So this does not matter. That is where I live, period. And I'll live in LA as long as I have that dirt lot. The Airstream is imaginary to me. I live in that dirt, in my ashes. That's what I fight for. So I love you guys. Keep posting me. Please use better photos. God bless you.
Thanks, Spencer.
Thanks, Spencer.
Have a great day.
Okay, Laz.
Please use better photos.
Wow.
We're going to cut that. It's going to be a news story.
We have a poll.
That was the most honest part of it. He said, please use better photos.
Yeah. We ran a poll on YouTube, Charles.
I mean, I guess here's the thing. Does it matter to... And I get his point of the symbolism.
We ran...
But I don't... Everyone... When you see that ad, and whether you believed it or not, everyone, when you saw that ad, what you believed he was saying is, this is where I have to sleep. Now, you could say, I don't believe him, and some people did say that. Some people were like, yeah, I don't believe he's actually staying in that trailer. But other people thought he did, because his house did burn down. Nobody's debating that.
We put a...
How much does it matter to a voter? That's the question.
Well, we put a poll up.
Ooh, what was the poll?
Do you believe Spencer Pratt's campaign video is misleading now that we know he is staying in a hotel?
To come on. Oh, yeah.
We got 55%, 56% saying yes, that is misleading, tell the truth, and 44% saying no, his house burned down. Pretty split.
Fairly split.
Hearing him talk, I do kind of understand what he's saying.
I get the symbolism, and I guess
do
why
feel
not
it
just
was misleading.
My point is, why not just
say that?
Your symbolism is effective. Why not instead of say that?
Yeah.
You don't have to say that, make people think that you're sleeping in this trailer. Just be like, I don't have a home. Actually, it would have been more effective to stand in the empty lot. To stand in the empty lot. You know where I have to live? This is it. This is all that's left.
But the Airstream added a little bit more rizz.
Added a little bit more.
Exactly.
Like I have to stay in this 5x5.
I liked his joke.
But the problem with that is when you say that, and then you find out that you're actually sleeping at the Bel Air Hotel.
Would it have looked better if we found out that he was staying at his mother's mansion?
That burned down too.
Oh. Well, I think the mom has many properties.
I mean, there's a lot of distance between Motel 6 and the Bel Air Hotel.
Yeah, you could have stayed at
you could stay at Hilton.
Marriott's are really nice, and you could have gotten some points.
A DoubleTree?
I've stayed at DoubleTree. Yeah. Residence Inn, you get a
Homewood Suites.
Residence Inn and Homewood Suites, you get a whole kitchen.
Yeah, Homewood Suites
stove,
is nice.
refrigerator.
Where's the one where you get the waffles in the morning? You have the waffle.
Every hotel.
Huh?
Airbnb?
No, where you go and have the little buffet in the morning?
Yeah, most hotels.
You pour your own batter in there?
Yeah, most
That's not every hotel.
I like continental breakfast.
It is every hotel.
With the continental breakfast.
It's not every hotel.
Don't make it seem like I stay at bougie
You
hotels.
probably love
That's
hotels.
not bougie.
Oh.
Those are not bougie hotels.
Hello, welcome to being a normal American.
Those are not bougie hotels.
Those waffles, by the way,
pour
are
your
not
own
good.
pour your own batter.
Too airy. Too much air in the waffle.
That's bougie to me too, don't
See,
worry.
you feel me, girl?
Charles
My
probably
sister.
loves hotels because all they have is cereal in there.
You ever gone into a hotel like in the morning on the weekend just to get the breakfast and like they make it seem like you're staying at the hotel?
No, I gotta try that.
It works.
Is that what you and Derek do every Sunday?
I don't know about Derek, but it works.
Oh, I know for a fact Derek has done that.
Okay. Like who's gonna
You
stop
eat the
me?
cereal at the hotel? We put up a poll, Harvey, with 56% people saying yes, that video is misleading, but 44% saying no, his house burned down. That feels
We're gonna
pretty
do the
fair.
top of A block and then we'll be going to Charlie Neff. Hold on, actually. I'm like, I think the rundown's changing.
Of course, yeah. And what?
Yeah.
What was Magazine again?
Magazine is about.
Oh, somebody said they're happy to. Vanessa said,
Hantavirus.
happy to see. You were sick yesterday?
Vanessa, thank you. My stomach I went down. I had to go to my car and like make a whole like pallet, and I went to Chick-fil-A and got some chicken noodle soup.
Okay, let's do the.
And I turned
You have the one
my
little
three-seater
clip right
into a bed, essentially.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Actually, do we have just
am I
the
getting
part
ads for
where he
a
says, this is the
shofar?"
mayor's house, this
Yeah,
is the
see?
councilwoman's
It's laying
house, this is
down.
where I live? Yeah,
Lay
that's
down
what we
in the
want.
back. Got a
Okay.
blanket. Look at that. It's
Okay,
comfortable.
here we go.
Okay.
Space.
Here we go.
Yeah, I haven't even thought about
What?
that. Okay, here we go. Welcome to TMZ Live. We broke a story this morning that could be consequential in the hotly contested LA mayoral race. Spencer Pratt, who has now famously put an ad out saying, this is where I live, and you see that trailer there on a lot, an empty lot. Turns out he has not been living in that trailer.
No. Maybe the polar opposite of living in a trailer, as far as LA goes anyway. He has been staying at the Bel Air Hotel.
Hotel Bel Air.
Hotel Bel Air, yeah, sorry. Excuse me. Wow, you just showed your...
Okay, don't make me hoity-toity here. So the point being, this is one of the most exclusive places in Los Angeles. This is, you've heard of the Beverly Hills Hotel, Hotel Bel Air, at least as maybe more exclusive and very expensive. And so he's been staying there, and I texted him this morning, and I said, you know, you have this campaign ad, and he said, I never said I lived there, meaning the trailer, because he said they've just connected water and power to the trailer. So he said, I've never said I lived there. Here's the campaign ad.
This is where Mayor Bass lives. You notice something? Or here, where Nithya Raman's $3 million mansion sits. They don't have to live in this is where I live. They let my home burn down. I know what the consequences of failed leadership are. That's why I'm running for mayor. For my sons and the rest of us Angelinos that want to stop these corrupt politicians from destroying our city. We are going to get the golden age of Los Angeles back.
It was a very effective ad.
Yes.
Extremely effective
Got
ad.
a lot
that
of
really,
attention.
Yes. But the question is, was it misleading?
Now, personally, I thought he lived in that trailer because that's the way it was presented.
I thought he was living in that trailer, and it made sense because his house had burned down and he needs some place to lay his head every night. I thought that's where he was doing that. Turns out that is not the case. So, without further ado, let's bring in the candidate, Spencer Pratt. Welcome back to TMZ Live.
Okay. Do you guys have that on for social?
So, I mean, what he's saying now.
Where are we in this?
Is a trailer on the lot. I don't know if it's that one that's in the ad, and that they just now got the power.
I want to get this up quick.
Water hooked up to it. So it might have been a prop that was there for the ad, or maybe it's the actual one and they hadn't hooked it up yet.
What's the ETA on this? How, 12? For social?
Talia's over here.
What up, Talia?
I'm sorry, I can't hear it.
Yeah, totally. I would love a tiny home. I would just love to afford a home.
Why are you looking like that? You can stay in a tiny home. You fit.
I would love.
What does that mean?
Because you're so short.
Yeah, you're short, so you wouldn't have to like duck in the tiny home.
First of all, I'm not. Anyway,
How tall do you think you are?
how tall do I think I am?
Yeah, those shoes are pretty elevated, so
First
take
of
an
all,
inch
the
off.
shoes are not elevated.
How tall
They're
is
not
this?
lifts. They're comfortable.
Is that an
tall?
elevation?
It's a
That's an
sensible shoe.
elevation.
How tall do you think you are?
It's not how tall I think I am. I know how tall I am.
I'm about 5'6", so no, you're not.
Go get.
I'm 5'6".
Look,
Yeah, exactly.
And we're like the same height.
We're not the same.
We're the same height. Look, shoulder
We're
to
not
shoulder.
the same height.
Shoulder to shoulder.
Twanda, we're not the same height.
That was really, it actually was
no, I'm
You're not 2 inches taller than
I'm
me.
5'8".
First of all, you're standing on
No,
something.
I'm not standing.
She's,
I'm
yeah,
literally.
It's like, I've been talking to you all morning. I can see where your eye level is. God.
5'8", yeah.
Okay, let's see.
What do you mean? You can walk around and say the number all you want.
I just,
It ain't gonna make it
it's
any
not
different.
giving 5'8".
I have never, ever lied about I have no reason to. Why would
Yeah,
I lie
you're
about my
5'8",
height?
I
Good.
guess, yeah.
Own it. That's like
There's
like
actually, you know what, now that I think about it,
I'm
this
100
office is pretty
I'm 100
short.
pounds.
Most men in the
We all
office
fit.
are short, actually. Beckerman's tall. You got some height.
Oh, my
Ryan
God.
Ryan Parker's got some height. Devin's got some height. Ryan Nauman and Brendan ain't got nothing. Brendan, you please. I am.
You know what?
What'd you do this
How about
weekend?
we start walking around and talking about what you got, Twanda, and what you don't
I'm
got?
5'7". I
How
don't
about
got.
we do that?
I've got.
How about we do that?
Paige and
Let's
Jackie.
get-
I've got
let's
nothing.
get
I've
HR
got
out here
nothing.
right
I've
now.
got nothing.
You can't say, let's start talking about what you got, and now let's get HR out.
Yeah. No, I want HR here to see all of it.
I didn't say. I just said you were short.
Do we have HR?
Yeah. You said I ain't got no.
No, you didn't say it was short. You said I was lying about my height.
Sidebar, new topic.
I do. Oh.
You ever do a Legree Pilates class?
Does it look like he's done? He can barely cross his leg.
Why is she coming at you like this?
Yeah, what the?
I'm just.
just
Beckerman,
what?
stop instigating.
No, you started the You absolutely instigated.
I just said you couldn't cross your.
You started it.
Have you ever?
Guess who's gonna finish
You
it?
know, have you ever watched a sports show? They all cross their legs very high up on their knees, all in like in a great line, like it just goes leg
Because you
cross,
carry
leg
a lot
cross.
of trauma in
leg
your
cross.
in your
Babcock. Do you do?
in your
How do you get
greater
so flexible?
trochanter.
I get so flexible.
Yeah.
You do yoga?
Sits back down.
Anyways, I was gonna politely extend an invitation if anyone was looking to center their mind or body to come take a Legree Pilates class with me. I was just trying to be nice and open up an offer, but I guess nobody likes you.
Oh, the lunch. Yeah.
Quinoa.
Lost me.
Chicken quinoa
Yeah, look at
salad.
Anakin's face. Chinese chicken salad. Yeah, chicken and brittle.
I have quinoa for lunch every day in this office. I have
It has
quinoa,
no
sweet potato, and a
flavor.
meatball.
Sounds good to me. Okay, what do we do in his B?
Murdaugh. Salad. Chicken quinoa bowl or Chinese chicken
I would do.
salad.
I was just saying, if you want to bring your dog
I
and
think
do a
Omar's
Legree
better.
Pilates class with me, then
stand
we
by.
can do that. No, I was. Can't,
What?
Can't
I did
win.
start working out last
Nah,
week.
just do one Converse.
Did one day.
I'm done with all of this today. Thanks
Well,
to you.
What?
Yeah.
No,
thanks to
because
you,
that's
Talia.
become my problem.
Well,
No. Still.
he's taken the page right out of the playbook,
Boy, right out of the playbook.
and it's effective.
Spencer?
You're missing this so bad.
No. I acknowledge you. I know exactly what he's saying.
Totally, I get it. And
Yeah.
by the way, 44% of the people on the stream
Yeah.
agree.
To paint the picture like he's living in the lap of luxury is absurdity.
I mean,
It's
but
absurd.
Mike,
Could he
It's
not
not
have...
that he's living.
Mike, have you been to Hotel Bel Air?
No. If
have you
he-
been to
if
Hotel
he
Bel
did-
Air?
No.
Right.
And if no,
Yeah.
I don't.
So he's
think-
living a life
but
of
you're missing my
luxury.
point. I don't
is a
begrudge him staying there. It's not about him. No, it's not him staying at the Bel Air. He can stay wherever he wants. It's that he made it seem like he's staying in a trailer, and he's not. And you know why he did that.
I agree. I agree. He made it sound like
Yeah, he has a right to spend whatever money he wants. But the idea that
Yeah,
he's at the
sit down
Hotel
before I
Bel
turn
Air
the camera
when
over
he
this
is,
way.
we said to him, you're telling people, you're making it seem like you live in this trailer.
Ryan, please.
And no, I'm not. No, I mean, this is the
He
lot.
doesn't really have the right to stay at the Hotel Bel Air when he went after Karen Bass and Nithya Raman for staying in their homes.
I'll even give him that.
They have a home.
He said he doesn't have a home.
He said he does, but he lives in the Hotel Bel Air.
He can do that if he has.
You can't say, look at
down.
he said, point blank, look at the luxury places they're staying, and look at
Well,
where
not
I'm staying.
staying.
But he's staying in a more luxury
No, he's
place.
saying the places they own, and he's saying I don't own anything anymore because my house burned
That's not
down.
what he said.
So I get.
I agree,
I
but that's
get
not what he
that.
said.
But the bigger point is, he made
Julie.
it look like he's living in
He
a
did,
trailer.
1,000%.
Yes.
Isn't the door open in the trailer?
Yeah, it's wide open.
So that
Yeah.
door being open means that's where I live.
And Siobhan also pointed out too that in the,
Pretty sure I
the
saw
thing
it.
that he's like sitting with his
Might have been
kids
a photo.
outside of the trailer,
There's a
making it sound like they
candle
have to
on
like
there.
eat dinner
He's got
like
tea
outside of the
boiling.
Airstream, like they don't have a kitchen table or like a kitchen to sit
Where did
in.
he get this kind of cash to
That's
stay in the Hotel
insane.
Bel Air? How's he paying $1,200 a night?
I don't
He hasn't
know.
had income
Have you heard
in years.
Heidi's music?
What?
I'll be
Okay, let's go.
around
Okay.
tonight.
Let's go.
If that's what
Let's
you
go.
like.
Julie, if
love
I tell
her.
Charles that, he'll really tap out. For the
Okay,
rest
here
of
we
the
go.
day.
I do not know this story.
So if the court overturned his
Court clerk.
Are you, hey,
Was telling-
Chad, are you writing this now as we're, okay, good. Okay. Here we go.
Big shocker out of South Carolina today, where the Supreme Court of that state has ruled that Alex Murdaugh's double murder convictions have got to be tossed out. He is going.
By the way, stunning.
It is. Think of how that whole trial played out, all the documentaries that have been done about this. He is going to get a new trial now because of something that the Supreme Court said happened during the trial that was improper, that tainted the jury, as it were. There's a court clerk.
A court clerk, according to the court, a court clerk inserted herself into jury deliberations and, quote, Hill, the court clerk, placed her fingers on the scales of justice, shocking interference with the jury deliberation process.
Because she actually said anti-Murdaugh things to...
Exactly.
It is, the jury room is sacrosanct. And you just can't, especially a county employee.
When you're the clerk of the court, you should know better.
Insane that this happened. It really is insane. And when you hear this, it is reversible error.
Oh, 100%.
I mean,
yeah. It was a unanimous decision of the Supreme Court.
Yeah, it's like this is something that cannot be done, and if you've got an outside influence, and especially an official from the court coming in and saying, this is the way you should vote, or insinuating it, it's over.
I've been a lawyer for 25 years. You for what, 3 times that or so? Have you ever heard of this kind of thing?
Messed up,
Sorry,
man.
Longer than that. Have you ever heard of this kind of thing?
I mean,
before?
look, I've seen judges on the bench who clearly make their feelings known, and that's really bad. And to a point where I do think that it's reversible error. But the idea of the clerk going into the room and doing it is crazy to me.
So Murdaugh is not going to get out of prison right now because he's also serving, I believe, 40 years for financial
in a federal facility
crimes. But when he goes back in, so he's going to get a new trial for the murders. What changes really, right? I mean, all the evidence is still...
It's the same thing.
It's still the same.
Except, look, the difference is, yeah, from the outside, that's the way everybody sees it.
I guess I'm just saying, because from the outside, it looked like they had
it can be
really
it's very
solid
hard
evidence.
to convict high-profile people. He's got great defense counsel. We were, like, when the verdict came down, it wasn't a sure thing. I didn't feel it was.
There have been a lot of cases with mistrials where the verdict goes the other way the second time.
Yeah.
I mean, here you've got the defense now knows exactly what the prosecution's going to do. The prosecution knows how well their witnesses are road tested.
Their witnesses' also memories are a couple years older now. They're going to be cross-examined
So
on what they said the first time. You don't know.
But it's so stunning. I mean, is this clerk fired, by the way?
I have to believe so.
By the way, I think this is the clerk who wrote a book.
Oh, wow.
Is it Becky?
Yes.
Becky Hill?
Yes.
Yeah. So, I can't. If she
wrote a book, she's gone. No, if she wrote a book, she's gone.
Right.
But just the idea of it is shocking to me. This was in the jury room.
Yes, it was comments to the jury themselves. It wouldn't have happened in open court, so it had to be in the room or outside, definitely not in court.
In between the
He's also doing
hallways
a
or something.
27-year concurrent sentence for state financial crimes as well. So Murdaugh's not getting out of, he's
not
spending the
getting
rest
out.
of his life in prison. But, I mean,
probably.
minimum 30, 35 years in federal
Well,
prison.
he only gets 15% credit in federal,
Right.
so with 40 years, he's not getting out.
You're right.
Hi, I'm Aditi Bustles. I'm a former elected in South Carolina. And I agree with you. I hope the book deal was worth it for the clerk because it cost us justice on this Murdaugh trial. And the Attorney General down here has already said that they will be retrying immediately. That being said, what I really want TMZ to look into is how was this appeal paid for? How are we able to do something like this? And what is Dick Harpootlian's long game in terms of potentially lessening some of the financial crime sentences as well? Because the worst case scenario could be that Alex Murdaugh gets out of jail.
Well, he's not going to get out. But look, right is right and wrong is wrong. And what happened here is wrong. And you have to overturn it if a court official messes with the jury, period. What was that? What you did, and don't pretend like you didn't. Thank you, Spencer.
Yeah, it was. His mic was on. No one knows who you
I know, but it was just wrong.
By the way, I mean, I just had I masked it better, but I had the same reaction.
My God. Hey, Jonah, let me just say, you guys have been getting really good Skypers honestly, these Skypers have really added to the show. And there was a period where, a couple of years ago, where it felt like filler. And now it's feeling like content.
Totally.
And they're really good.
Nice.
For tampering?
Interesting people.
They are they've really been good and added to the show.
And then this is Haley, clip that for the show. Show your parents.
Good job. We got someone in the chat saying, I understand the reason for the retrial, but he's still guilty.
Well, whatever. I mean, you can say that, but you're not the jury.
That's fair.
Yes.
Could he get a worse sentence also?
Next to it.
No, I think he got the maximum sentence.
He got the
So if he's not gonna get out of jail, and essentially, if you know the case,
Will he have to testify?
Damn, I really need Harvey. I can't even ask it. I have to ask Harvey. So.
Will he testify again in the new trial?
Have you guys watched any true crime shows about this trial? There was one on Hulu that came out last year, like late last year. Phenomenal, so good. Did you watch it, Brent? No? They got a lot of Datelines, a lot of 2020s on this. This case is a really interesting case. This man, boy, was... Probably, do you know about this case?
What? The Murdaugh trial?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched the whole docuseries.
See, wasn't it good?
Insane.
Hulu, but yes.
I just got chills, whatever. It's just like they
So
own
good.
basically the whole town. It's crazy.
Oh.
Okay, hold on.
Well, we're going to shut up
We're gonna
now
do a pickup.
so Charles can work.
Yeah, Becky Hill is actually on 5 years probation. She, back in December, pled guilty to multiple counts of obstruction of justice and perjury.
Becky Hill resigned in 2024.
Huh?
Did she resign in 2024?
Becky Hill?
Becky Hill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Murdaugh family had a lot going on. They had a son who was the cause of a boat crash that killed a 19-year-old.
Yep.
His friend, she passed away. His family tried to cover that up, essentially. Basically.
I'm talking about all the other
Murdaugh, yeah. His family.
Mysterious deaths that happened.
Then his son,
Crazy
Buster,
lore.
was friends with a young man who was gay. There was rumors that Buster and the man had some kind of fling or something. Buster did not want it to get out. A reporter had put an article out saying that, Buster was, whatever. That young man, I think his name was Steven, ended up being found dead on the side of the road. Lots of speculation that the Murdaughs were also involved in that. They had a housekeeper, a longtime housekeeper that worked for them, basically raised their sons, Paul and Buster. She mysteriously fell down the stairs and died. And what Alex did to her sons was absolutely disgusting. Basically told her sons, hey, I'm gonna help you get a settlement for her falling. He got a settlement. It was millions and millions of dollars, but told the sons they got nothing and he kept the money for himself. Sons were
crazy lore.
Special needs and they needed the money. They were homeless essentially and he's living off their money. Then comes Maggie and Pawpaw. Maggie and Pawpaw,
Brandon.
he lured them out to the cabin in the woods and sources say it was not good.
Sources say.
I mean, I don't know about
Well, now
legally.
now you have to say it's alleged.
Okay,
because
alleged.
he's going to get a new trial for it.
Allegedly.
Yesterday you could have said he did
it, yeah. But now allegedly he lured his son and his wife to the woods, and he was nervous or scared that a lot of his fraudulent money issues were going to be coming out, and his family was very, very well recognized in South Carolina, so it's going to be very embarrassing to his family. So I guess in his mind, he thought the better thing to do was to make a bigger scandal by him losing his wife and son at the hands of himself. Very not good. Lots of evidence pointed to him. And
Nancy said, I love, Tawanda is so very well informed with the Murdaughs. I dig it.
I do. This.
Yeah, you should do true
I do
crime
love true
podcasts.
crime.
I would listen.
I think we kind of had a true crime podcast a little bit. It was called Last Days. Maybe they'll revive it because Alex Murdaugh.
Don't they still do it?
Or Pawpaw and Maggie.
Last Days is still.
Oh.
It's still. I'll have you know that Last Days
It's Shady
is
Wednesday.
one of our most popular podcasts.
It is. People love true
crime. It's not
crime.
really a true crime thing.
It's kind of, it can be.
It can be.
You guys
Sometimes it
should
is.
do Maggie and Alex. That'll be the son, Maggie and Pawpaw, sorry.
They tend to
And
do.
Mallory. Like
It's trending
celebrities.
now.
Celebrities who had like insane.
Yeah. Whitney Houston, Prince, Michael Jackson, it goes into their last days. Great podcast. Make sure you guys check that out on the TMZ podcast channel, along with Get to the Hook.
Just like Tawanda has been checking it out.
I have been.
He's like, yeah, they used to do this thing.
Well, I don't hear you guys promote it at all. When is the
Listen,
last time you promoted that
It's
thing?
a very big company. It's hard
Who's
for
the
us to, know everything that's happening in the company.
Beckerman?
Yeah, Beckerman and Derek.
Oh. Did you
It's
use
Shady
those?
Wednesday.
No.
What did
It's a good podcast. if you
Brandon
like
said
true
his
crime.
trial was the biggest trial here in South Carolina since the Susan Smith trial.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
See, now the people are happy that I thought that it didn't exist because they didn't know, and they were like,
And now they
really
know
want
about
to,
it.
and they really want to watch
Your
it.
ignorance has led to new viewers.
He did his pickup, so we can go to Michael. Thank you, Melissa, doing the Lord's work.
Good morning, Melissa.
Good morning, Melissa. You're doing great. Keep it up. Keep it up. Look at her taking our cameras all the way around. You're doing great, sweetheart. Look at her.
That was good.
All right, Chris Jenna.
Charles is today. You're doing great, sweetie.
Paw.
The Kardashian.
God, now I really want to watch that series
You're doing great,
again.
sweetie. I know.
It was so good.
Let's rewatch it.
Let's rewatch it.
I think
So
it's
good.
Kris Jenner.
Yeah.
Who is she saying it to?
I think she's saying it to.
No, Kim, when she was, I'm pretty sure it's when she was posing for Playboy.
Oh.
You're doing great, sweetie.
You're doing great. On a BlackBerry.
Yeah, on the BlackBerry is crazy. I used to dream of having a BlackBerry. With the keyboard that slides out.
Yeah. I miss my sidekick.
I feel like I should get one just so I can like log off on the weekends.
BBM?
So I can unplug.
BlackBerry Messenger?
But then do I have to, it's too complicated.
You weren't cool in high school if you didn't have a BlackBerry. I did not have a BlackBerry though.
That's so Anakin
so
core.
Annoying. I did have a sidekick.
If you told me now you still had a flip phone, I feel like I'd believe you.
There's nothing wrong with a flip phone.
Yeah, right? I
I
gotta
had a
start taking
razor, I had
a
a
flip
pink
phone out to
razor.
the bar. Let me see if I could order a BlackBerry out. I've been on the Real shopping for Ferragamo loafers. So if I could get a raise, that'd be great.
Is it ready, guys?
Oh, poor Maggie
I'll
and
be your
Pawpaw.
blonde tonight.
Dead.
If that's what you like. Now I have the Heidi Montag.
How did he kill him? He shot him with shotguns.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I said shotgun.
Blue gun.
What's your favorite song about?
No.
Okay.
Oh.
don't.
Come on, last day. Get to the hook.
Because I was singing Shotgun, and then
I
she
know.
started asking
and
me
then
my
I was
favorite song.
Then I was
like,
thinking about Nancy Sinatra, Bang Bang, and then I was thinking about Jimi Hendrix.
Machine
Castles
Gun?
Made of Sand.
Ooh, Machine Gun. That's.
And then Machine Gun's a good one. And then I was thinking about.
Machine Gun was the number 2 best guitar solo, as picked by Rolling Stones. They did a top 100 guitar solos.
What's your personal top favorite guitar solo? I'll go first. Mine's That Smell, Leonard Skinner.
Oh.
Such a good guitar
Going to
solo.
sports.
Chills, full body chills.
I mean.
Going to sports. Sports.
Down.
Going to
That's what I
sports.
sing it. Over to sports?
Babcock.
Think about your favorite guitar solo while we walk over there.
I
I'm
wouldn't
curious.
have been mad. Their number 4 was Comfortably Numb. I
That's
wouldn't have
like
been mad at that.
It's a
being number
classic.
1. Their number 1 was Purple Rain, and I don't think.
Do you want
And I
this?
love Prince, but I don't think.
Not a top one. Nothing special. Just kind of.
Comfortably Numb is.
Yeah, Comfortably Numb is such a good one.
By the way, we delve into this.
Oh, it smells
this
like
week's
Taco
episode
Bell's
of
here.
Get to the
Do it for me.
You know,
You guys get your own.
The guitar solo in Dogs is also really good. When it it changes at like 3 minutes. Bow down, down. What? Yeah, animals.
Ooh, beanie
play it for you.
burrito.
Yeah, I'm kind of got it. I kind of know a lot of music, Charles.
What are the assets?
Oh, good. Thanks.
Well, you can sit in on. Get to the what is?
This is what happened.
Just happened.
Doesn't it?
I brought quinoa and meatball. Oh, he's having a Chinese chicken salad.
What was in there? What was that? Chicken fingers?
Oh yeah. Anytime, baby.
Eat up, dorks.
If Eric comes through with food, you know it's chicken tenders.
It is. He's King Tendies.
Always.
Yeah, I'd love to sit down and get to the hook.
Nope, they're there.
Cheesy bean burrito?
No, I'm good, thank you.
I actually can't think of anything I want less.
Don't try to make up, Tawanda.
I'm just offering you a
Buried
cheesy
yourself.
beanie burrito.
You buried yourself this
Harvey, would
morning.
you
That's
like a
fine.
cheesy beanie burrito?
You know he doesn't. I made a legume salad for lunch today.
Where'd you get those
It's
from?
edamame.
Oh, those things are
edamame.
seasoned to perfect. No, you should taste that
Garbanzo
chicken tender. Just taste a little piece. It's one of the best chicken tenders I've ever had in my life.
Crumbles, hummus,
Very
and squeeze of
seasoned.
lemon.
Are we doing Babcock here?
Yeah.
Could you stop eating?
Oh!
We'll start the segment as soon as Mike finishes this tender.
This has onions in it.
Actually, like federal labor laws outline that you can't deny your employees from eating. I actually had to look that up the other day because I was eating so much at my desk. I was like, this gotta be wrong. It's discrimination.
I'm ready. I'm sorry.
Okay, here we go.
His mouth's still full. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm sorry. I'm ready.
Okay.
Well, the TMZ DC crew tackled a very important issue, and I'm not even saying that in a joking matter.
It is an important
Very important issue today with a member of Congress. Charlie ran into Representative Ilhan Omar, who is I didn't know this until this morning, until Charlie had this encounter with her. She is the co-chair of the cannabis council. What are the cannabis?
It's the move to decriminalize cannabis on a federal level.
I didn't realize that there was such a that in Congress that they had a group that was actually
it's a big
focusing
deal.
on that.
The Cannabis Caucus. Donald Trump has, declassified marijuana. It's still illegal, but it's not the serious drug like heroin
Went
and
from
cocaine.
Schedule 3 to Schedule 1.
That's right.
So big change there. And actually, Charlie talked to her about that because, no secret, Ilhan Omar and Donald Trump
agree on nothing, you would think.
On absolutely nothing. So Charlie got into that with her and also wanted to know, how come there's nobody out anyway as a marijuana smoker in Congress? Because it is legal in almost half the states now. So what's the deal? Here's what she had to say.
Hey, Trump actually is giving a little way on cannabis reform and declassifying it.
Yeah, and we're excited that the fact that he is paying attention to this issue. But it is time, like I said, for the federal government to fully legalize. We already have so many states that have already legalized, and I think it is just really important for the whole country to have cannabis be legal.
Do you think there are some stoner Congress people, and do you think that they're ashamed to sort of admit it for whatever reason, because it's legal?
I don't know. You should see.
I'm trying to find out. You're the co-chair of the Cannabis Caucus.
I think there are a lot of people who smoke cannabis in Congress.
Of course there are. Of course there are. Like, there's nothing shocking about that. It's also not shocking that they wouldn't be open.
And there's nothing. And there's nothing shameful.
There is
and there's
stigma.
nothing shameful about it either, because the stigma is so stupid.
But
and
it is still there.
Can I just say, the thing that probably causes more death and destruction in this country than anything else is alcohol.
Absolutely, 100%.
And yet we celebrate alcohol. We celebrate with alcohol. And the idea, that there may be things about cannabis that aren't good for you, but there are things that are good for you. Yeah. And the idea that it still has this stigma is insane.
No, I agree. The more shocking point of that clip, though, for me, was the fact that they seem to be on the same page. They are mortal enemies of one another.
She said on camera, you can see the full interview on the website on TMZ.com, but she actually said, yes, I give Donald Trump credit.
I never thought I'd hear those words come out of her mouth. I was shocked.
I stopped it and I had to replay it. I was like,
okay,
wait.
The interesting thing is, do you give her credit for giving Trump credit?
Absolutely. Yes, she deserves credit.
Okay.
She deserves credit for giving him credit.
Well, can I just say?
Yeah.
I am so proud of you for saying that. You can go back to your chicken tenders.
Wait, you proud of him for saying he's giving her credit
here?
for giving him credit?
No, I just went into chicken tenders.
They're so good.
My name is Alfred. I am from Phoenix, Arizona, and I am a huge advocate for marijuana use as it is legalized in Arizona. And it is pretty cool to see something as simple as marijuana bring kind of enemies together. And I do agree that there are some stoners in Congress. I mean, who doesn't smoke? And that's a big job. It's calming. And like you said, no one has ever passed away from the use of marijuana. Alcohol is one of the leaders in deaths. People have died from Tylenol, and we still have a negative stigma against marijuana use.
It's ridiculous. It is just simply ridiculous.
By the way, we should say that the Congresswoman also said, just because you are a staunch advocate for legalizing marijuana doesn't mean you smoke. Doesn't mean that you smoke.
No, absolutely not. Okay. Okay.
Welcome if you got them.
Let's see
not
here.
Okay, what are we doing in C?
Right now.
Eric David in the chat said it was harder for him to quit alcohol than cigarettes. So, legal weed, all for it. Harder to quit alcohol than to quit cigarettes. Who knew?
Yeah, I guess alcohol is probably more. I don't know.
No, I think it was an opinion. I don't know if it was like a true false thing.
Yeah, no. I get it.
Yeah.
I was just saying in general.
That's typically not how it goes.
Whether nicotine is more addicting than alcohol.
Yeah. No, it's more addictive than all those? Shopping. Terrible.
Okay, where are we doing this?
Shopping. The old TBS.
Spencer's up.
This
and we alerted,
is,
right?
What's his brother's name? This is Terrence.
Hey, Casey.
And
if people call
where
for
was
that,
Terrence
just give it to
talking?
them.
What is it? Oh, he's on Lauren's podcast? Okay. Can you guys hear me in the control room? What is the name of the podcast? Gotcha.
Okay, here we go.
Finally made it through the entire roast last night.
Oh, God.
Took me three viewings. And by the way, Cheryl Underwood was Cheryl Underwood was fucking amazing.
That's why when we were pitching, I was like, I can tell you hadn't seen it because I'm like, Cheryl, you're like, oh.
You hadn't seen it either.
Yes, I did.
I thought you said you didn't watch the whole thing.
I didn't watch the whole thing, but I've seen her
Can you
part.
not be walking through all the time?
True.
Oh, I would like to see you try, Devin.
Here we go.
Really,
Really?
like, yeah.
Okay.
Right, with your back?
Okay.
Only one of us has a weak back.
Here we go.
That George Floyd joke that Tony Hinchcliffe told during Kevin Hart's roast has really, really created a lot of backlash, and not just for Tony Hinchcliffe. I think Tony is already a very controversial comedian, but what's interesting is that Kevin Hart is getting a lot of blowback for this. George Floyd...
Because he laughed.
Because he laughed, and remember, the way this is, Kevin was the one closest to Tony as these jokes are being told. And in fact, George Floyd's brother, Terrence, thinks that proximity meant that Kevin should have done something specific when that joke was told. This is what Terrence Floyd had to say on Lauren LaRosa's podcast.
I'm a fan of Kevin Hart. The dude is really funny. I feel like my family and their friends, they said, it should have had not the Will Smith action, but the Will Smith energy. Where you stand up and be
Kevin Hart should have responded differently.
Right. Responded right then and there, like, well, wait, hold up. Because I remember Kevin Hart and a few other celebrities was at the Minnesota funeral. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like in that respect, like, wait, hold up. That one is too far.
I gotta say, totally reasonable. I mean,
I
he's saying
point.
I don't necessarily want him to do the act that Will Smith, by slapping Chris Rock, but I want him to have the energy and confront him.
I felt like he did want him to slap. I think he did want him to slap.
Can I say,
but
even if he said that,
yeah,
even if he said that, you get it.
Yeah.
Well, and also
Especially because
the thing I had forgotten was that Kevin
Kevin
Hart
was at
went to George Floyd's funeral.
Yeah.
So
for the family, they have that visual in their mind.
Right, and also it was Kevin Hart's roast. So you would imagine Kevin Hart would have some control over the narrative and the jokes that are said.
I don't think he does.
I don't think he knew this joke was going to be told.
But Tom Brady during he said something to Jeff Ross about a certain jokes that he didn't want
because some
them to continue doing.
Some of the jokes, we should be clear, on the roast are scripted. Most of them are scripted. They're reading off a teleprompter. But these are comedians, and sometimes they just do things that are not.
And by the way, do you think Kevin Hart read everybody's jokes?
Well, no. Plus,
definitely not. Because he wants to have a real reaction.
Yeah, you want to have the real reaction. So I'm sure he didn't know.
The other side of it is Kevin Hart is sitting there, and this guy's firing off jokes, and in the moment, you're kind of thinking, you're stunned, you react, and all of a sudden they're at the next joke. So, I mean, I'm not saying, listen, if Kevin Hart would have done something, that would have been great. But
it would have derailed the entire thing. It was a live broadcast.
And he's thinking, do I do this? And it's,
do you not also think the comedians who are telling these jokes, if the backlash means that they did their job, in my opinion, as comics.
When you're doing a roast.
Like, I'm sure they love that there's backlash for their jokes because it means they push the envelope.
In the context of a roast, you're absolutely right.
They may. But it's more about Kevin than Tony.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds like the family's more upset with Kevin than Tony.
Yeah, I mean, Tony knew what he was doing. It sounds like Kevin got blindsided by it, and then the issue
and
is,
in
what
the
do you
moment
do?
had to decide,
That's
what
right.
do
What do I do?
What do I do?
Yeah.
Do I,
I mean,
laugh uncomfortably, or do I get up and actually
do
something in protest?
Yeah.
This is Kendall in Birmingham, Alabama. And I just feel like with all that's going on in the world, there should be outrage about this and there should be backlash. First of all, why was George Floyd even mentioned in a Kevin Hart roast? But regardless of how anyone feels about how George Floyd may have lived his life, that man was a human. He left behind children and a family. And to stand up there and make these types of jokes as if it's just a regular Wednesday afternoon and it should be okay, and for Kevin Hart to laugh through it, bro, I'm like, bro, where's the outrage? What are you thinking right now? How can you even laugh through this?
Yeah, I mean, for sure. I mean, I think everybody agrees this went way over the line and wasn't funny. But
and the crowd reaction was
uncomfortable. What about the point? And I hear you, but what about the point that Kevin Hart's sitting there? All of a sudden, he hears something that comes from out of the blue, and he's sitting there front and center, thinking, it's like then, and Tony's moved on now. It's sort of like when somebody gets caught in the moment, sometimes they don't act the way they would have acted if they would have known something beforehand.
I'm thinking maybe he's and devil's advocate in me says maybe he's one of those people that laughs when he's uncomfortable, because I'm guilty of that.
Yeah.
But I would like to hear from him at this point, because I'm like, what's up?
That's a fair point. That's a really good point.
Yeah, that's
a really good point.
If Kevin were to explain what was going through his head in that moment.
That's a really, really good point. And such a good point, Nauman, we should have somebody call Kevin Hart's rep and find out, does he have anything to say about that joke that was told about George Floyd?
George Floyd joke.
And his reaction to it. People are criticizing it. We should call his rep. Okay, what's D?
Angela Kane said if that's the case, then he should speak on it at the end of the roast. Okay. Swing and a miss.
God, I am so glad we
I was just talking into the ether.
Oh, I thought someone's...
Nope, I'm just
well,
gonna
you're
sit...
sitting down in the corner, Talia.
I stood up and I read a comment.
You know what? You have to actually rejoin the class.
Hi, me again.
And then...
Just standing up and reading and being ignored. It's fine, I love it. Danny Fan said, we want a statement.
I mean, yes, you're right. At the end when Kevin responded to everyone, he could have said something then.
That seems to be the agreed upon sentiment in the chat. Stem Jones said, Kevin will release an apology. Those who like him will forgive. Those who don't like him will continue to not like him. Back to you in the studio, Harvey. Spring into summer.
Turn it a little bit. Alphonse Pierre. 1.3 out of Jesus. What is the album? Just Brown. Brown. So, responding to this guy. All right. Well, as Chris Brown is getting ready to go out on tour with Usher, which is going to be a...
Welcome back.
What? Huh? Yeah. What?
This is a welcome back to TMZ Live.
Now you care about that much?
No, but I wanted to correct him.
I mean, normal. Oh my God, this fucking guy, man. Yes, we are restarting. Unbelievable.
I honestly.
Oh, everyone, shut up.
I don't give a shit. I just.
You just had to like.
I totally don't care.
So, no, of course you don't care.
Felt
but
like doing it.
To, God, so childish.
Okay, here we go.
Remember that. All right. Welcome back to TMZ Live as Chris Brown's getting ready to go out on tour with Usher, which of course is going to be a huge success. He has also dropped his new album, simply entitled Brown.
With 400 songs.
Roughly 400, I think it's 27, but once you get over 15, it might as well be 400. And the reviews are pouring in, as they say, and at least one of them stands out for being maybe the most brutal album review I have ever seen. From Pitchfork magazine, Alphonse Pierre gives Brown 1.3 stars out of 10.
Out of 10.
Saying, in part, Chris Brown's soulless, hit-chasing new album doesn't justify his return to the public eye. This album is a real piece of
blank
poop.
But it involves the color brown.
Yeah.
The weird thing about this is return to the public eye. Chris has kind of been in the public eye.
Chris Brown has been in the public eye.
Yeah, I don't understand that comment.
And I think that phrase kind of is the tell.
Yes.
And there are other phrases that he used repeatedly throughout the review, such as redemption, comeback.
It's about Rihanna.
Yes. And it is pretty clear that Alphonse, is still harboring some hatred for Chris Brown over that. Chris Brown saw this review, and here's his reaction.
Team Breezy, I know people want me to get on here and, say some shit, but that. We kicking their ass. We ain't letting up. I'm gonna keep my foot on their neck, and we ain't stopping. You hear me? We doing this tour, more to come. I'm not gonna tell you what's more to come, but it's coming at the end of the day. I don't give a what these is talking about. I know exactly who my fans is, and I know exactly who hearing this album. If you're not my fan, I don't want you to listen to my Go listen to Zara Larson or somebody.
Here's the thing. He does give a bleep because he is responding. And there's an old saying, never let him see you sweat. Well, he kind of is, that he is reacting because he's upset about it. And it's a huge mistake, I think, for a celebrity or a singer or an entertainer. Don't say anything.
Ignore it.
Don't
The
say
success
anything.
of your tour,
Yes.
the success of the album.
Yes.
Nope.
Say
Nope, we're not going to let people like Alphonse Pierre, who, first of all, you didn't even review the album fairly. You've reviewed like 6 songs out of 27, so you're biased. Mind you, there's been tweets pulled from Alphonse in 2014 talking down about Chris Brown. So it's just giving that this one writer, because no one else agreed that this album is a 1.3. It's giving that he's just a Chris Brown hater.
Then why respond?
Because you needed to defend yourself. All these people that keep on talking all this smack.
If Chris Brown needs to defend himself, he will spend all of his time doing it because
he can defend himself when he wants to. And if he feels like someone writing an article saying that this album is a piece of SHIT,
He should act like it doesn't bother him.
By the way,
even if it does. Even if it
horrible
does.
censoring on your part.
I've thought about it halfway after third letter in. Sorry.
Even if it bothers him, just move on.
And also,
or just say something and then move on. So then Alphonse can know.
I also like to say, like, if Chris wants to defend himself, okay, I get your point.
His artwork.
But there is something about when you do it in such an aggressive manner that it reminds people of things that they don't want to.
That's fine.
Chris Brown has moved on.
That's really true.
Chris Brown has moved past it.
But at the same
listen,
time,
I'll let it go.
You
Rihanna's
give the same energy that you get, and at the same time, you're saying like he was aggressive with it. That article and that headline was very aggressive.
Yeah, but
that
he
1.3 rating is definitely aggressive.
He wants to move past this whole thing, and when you go from 0 to 70 in that 1 minute, it reminds people. And maybe that's a bad idea.
But no one cares. His fans, like he said in the very beginning of this video,
don't do anything.
Team Breezy.
Then don't do anything.
Team Breezy,
yes,
we love the videos.
We heard you when you said we.
We love the videos.
We heard you when you said we.
We love when he comes for we love it.
Did what the reviewer said have any impact on you?
Absolutely. No, it made me go stream the album even more.
Okay, then he shouldn't respond.
That's what it made me do.
Then he shouldn't respond.
She from Seattle, Harvey, when do you not know Chris Brown to respond to something? He is the king of 0 to 70. So that response is, probably on par for him. What I will say is Zara Larsson is probably somewhere like, what did I do? Why am I in it? That's the only person who I'm feeling bad for in this, whole shebang. But the truth is, yes, Chris Brown's music, has it evolved since, I don't know, Exclusive? Not really, and that's probably what the critics are responding to.
Did you hear that? Hold on, Team Breezy wants to respond.
His music hasn't
hasn't really evolved.
Well, I literally have said that, no, this isn't like the best album, but at the same time, when you are Chris Brown and you've already had so many albums and so many hits that are great, it's going to be hard to keep on putting out. So
Beatles did it.
Thank you, Chris, for still giving us content.
Okay, and your retort.
Did it. The Beatles did it. Everyone does it. Chris Brown, since I was a little kid till now, I'm still hearing the same tunes. Ooh. That's why you got that 1.3 out of 10. Sorry.
Oh, absolutely. What? She's not coming back on. She's banned.
That was awesome.
I'm just kidding, sis. I'm just kidding. Tell you no, she definitely did not eat me up at all.
By the way.
Because I would have people that would say.
Beckerman too.
Oh, shut up.
Harvey, how many albums did the Beatles put out?
A lot.
No, what's the number?
Probably 28, 17.
You should know Get to the Hook.
I don't know how many Beatles
albums. Meet the Beatles.
Hey, Siri, how many albums
I guess 12 or 13, at least.
12.
Oh, there you go.
12 studio albums.
12 or 13. Yeah.
Danny Madison said, now that's
He
said, retire and come up with something new.
No,
he can't do anything.
He doesn't. He can do a 2-show and make $33 million in 2 days. He doesn't need to retire. Forget it.
This point about Chris Brown is exactly what I've been saying about Drake.
Where are we doing this?
What?
Evolve your sound.
Where are we doing it?
He doesn't need to. He's making money.
Evolve.
Making money.
Where are we doing this?
Charlie Neff.
Okay.
Oh, Serena.
Serena. Yeah, she's talking about.
Famous. Her kid found out through a book.
A book? Okay.
Wants them to be.
Sorry, Savannah's podcast, you said?
Michelle Obama.
Michelle Obama.
I don't think. Do celebrities tell their kids we're famous? I feel like I talked about like Kim Kardashian.
Okay, here we go. Okay.
Turns out Serena Williams has been keeping a big secret. Big secret at home. And I don't really understand how she's kept this secret up to this point. But she was on Michelle Obama's podcast. Michelle's brother also. We've got to give Craig some credit. But she was talking about a discovery that her kids made. And here's her explanation for what happened when her kids discovered, oh crap, mom's the GOAT.
I try so hard to make sure Olympia is just like everyone else. Like, she's not seen as anyone special. I don't tell her that she's special. I never told her I played tennis. you know, when she started reading, she saw me and she asked questions.
She's like, what are you doing, Mom? Put that racket down, you
I remember
silly
one
goose.
time in kindergarten, she's like, Mom, why are you in my book? So eventually she learned. I don't want them to feel they're better than anyone else or they have an advantage, because we don't need that anymore in this system that we live in.
Yeah.
We just need some kids that are just as normal as you can be.
How old is her daughter?
So Olympia is 8 and Adira is 2.
So I don't understand how Olympia would not hear from a friend. I mean, Serena Williams is so famous on so many levels, and especially where she lives, that it just seems so odd to me that a friend wouldn't say, I saw your mommy on TV, or I saw, you know.
And one explanation that I'm quite certain, I don't know where her kids go to school, but
they're all famous?
They're probably going to a private school where the kids all come from families of people who are either famous or very accomplished. And
but then they do the whole thing of, my mom's more famous than your mom.
Well, for that reason, they probably don't talk about it at all. The kids are just like
also I'm
being
wondering,
kids.
like, what is their home like? Because she's won so many tennis championships. There's got to be like awards or trophies, or there's just none of that. Also, all the magazine spreads that she does. Like, if you go to the Kardashians' house, all of that stuff is on display. Every magazine cover is framed and put up in a kitchen on a wall. Yes. But at her house, there just must be nothing, no memory of her past.
I admire this, and I don't know how she pulled it off, but I admire the principle of, I'm just telling my kids that, I don't know what age it is when kids start asking what their parents do. I don't remember, but.
I don't know what it is. I mean, I've never met Serena Williams in my life. She strikes me as a great mother, just because she's so level-headed. Yeah, she's always been so level-headed that she thinks things through, that she just, I have no basis for saying it other than just watching her over the years, but I believe that she has those principles. I really do.
Hi, I'm Lexi from Newfoundland, and I agree. I kind of admire this because I like that she's raising her kids to be normal and not like some other children we see that are taking on what their parents do.
She's trying to raise them normal. I don't know at what age, because at some point they can't avoid it. Her parents are not normal.
I mean, the DNA is sports is part of DNA. So it's like, Mommy, why was I able to beat everybody in tennis today?
Never mind, you'll learn.
Never mind, I see you now. I got eyes on you.
Where are we going? Oh. What is it?
Oh, my back is killing me.
Babcock's gonna stand up, so you guys will be over here.
Oh, no, I heard about this.
Wait, it worked? It passed?
I'm like, but,
Oh.
What?
Hold on, they're talking to him in his ear. He can't hear you. Oh.
Interesting.
Do you want floor for this?
No.
I didn't think so. Babcock, you're clear.
Okay.
Thank you, though.
I mean, he can jump, even if he wants to jump in.
Well, if you want to jump in, you can jump in.
Are you done with the chicken?
I got interviewed too.
You done with the chicken?
I'm done with it. It was so good. I just got that little bit. It was
No, that's what Jews do. They leave a little piece.
bit?
Yeah, no, they do.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
You need it all.
It's a thing.
Yeah.
It really is a thing. I do that.
I do that too.
I've done that all my life.
And I'll never take the last.
Don't eat the whole thing?
I just leave a little piece.
What's the meaning behind it?
It's a whole thing about.
To feel like you're not being
gluttonous.
gluttonous.
Like
No.
not
It's when you look at an empty plate.
sacrifice
It's
a
not
little
that.
piece.
It's not that. It has to do with when people struggle to get food, when Jews didn't have a homeland and everything else. And it's a whole thing. And I never think of that, but I find myself, I always do it. And I do it instinctively. Because I've grown.
Even at restaurants?
I do it everywhere. I always leave just.
But wouldn't the reaction should be to eat everything?
I understand that.
So then you're not wasting.
It's never quite made sense to me.
Okay, all right.
It's only a crumb. It's only a little bit.
I do it. Okay.
All right, so who advanced this?
Senator Kennedy from
Louisiana. Yeah.
Okay. Did we get Kevin Hart's people? Who's the rep? I know Haley. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Out is getting some traction.
I think there is something afoot in D.C., and it might actually have something to do with OUTA. A measure that was brought forward. Harvey's old OUTA chant. I wonder if Senator Kennedy played that to any of his fellow senators.
We've been on a tear for a couple of months just because, you know, that they go on vacation, the members of Congress, for 2 weeks when thousands of federal workers aren't getting paid.
During a shutdown.
But they're getting paid.
Right. So Senator Kennedy from Louisiana has advanced a measure that that would stop the pay of senators, or what is it?
Members,
for all members of
all
Congress?
members of Congress.
I think it would be all members of Congress during a shutdown. We talked about this during both of the most recent shutdowns. That isn't their pay attached to it? Because
it's a way to avoid a shutdown because they're not. It's okay if it's other people's wallets, not theirs.
This is something we should all be applauding. Now, it is not law yet, and in fact, the Senate will still have to vote on it. Then it'll go to the House, and this would be awesome, and it would be a great thing for our government to avoid a shutdown.
Oh, I thought there was sound.
Hey, it's Rachel from Los Angeles. This is obviously like a good and smart move. Our elected officials apparently need a personal financial consequence just to do the most basic parts of their jobs. But I do want to note that Republicans control the White House, the House, and the Senate, and the federal government has still been shut down for chunks of the last year. So I think at some point the other side won't cooperate, stops being an excuse, and starts being a reflection of your inability to govern. So the bigger issue that we need to think through and work through, and frankly hold our leaders accountable to, is why this keeps happening. And it keeps happening because they are not passing budgets in the interest of everyday Americans. So a good start, but something that I think is not going to be resolved by this alone.
Two things, though. I disagree with you. To say that the Republicans control everything, therefore they're responsible. They're all responsible, because if they could do it on their own, they would have done it. And the fact is that you need a certain number of votes, and Democrats held out, and they couldn't compromise. So it's really on both of them. It's not just on the Republicans. It's both.
I will be really interested to see what the vote is on this in the Senate, and especially in the House. And we should give credit where credit's due. Senator Kennedy is Republican. Yep. And he's the one who put this measure forward. So
it will, boy, I'll tell you, now the people who vote against this have got some splaining to do.
Yes. Explain that when you go home to your constituents.
Yeah. No. I need to get paid even if they don't. Explain that. See, this is why it's just one voice. All you need is one person to introduce a bill like this, you know, after their breaks over the last
month. And if they don't sign it, out with their asses.
Out with their asses.
You want to go up there?
Show the chant again. Show the chant one more time. Let's go sound up on this chant.
What?
T-A, out with their asses. O-W-T-A, out with their asses.
Wow. It was not our best chanting.
You sure know how to rally a crowd.
Y'all are three people, no rhythm.
It's like three people.
Oh, get it together, guys.
Everyone's like, what the hell is he doing?
He was doing it all slow, off beat. Oh, W-T-A, out with their asses.
We got Antonio saying both sides of the problem.
What is F?
Oh, W-T-A, out with their asses. Oh, W-T-A, out with
okay.
Alexa.
Oh, now we got an OUTA chat going in the chant.
Good.
Oh, W-T-A, out with their
It's with
asses.
all of them.
Okay, let's do this.
To the towards Brendan. Yep, very lovely. Oh, double.
Is Billy Ray still with what's her name?
No. With Elizabeth Hurley.
Really?
That's why he's doing this. Okay, here we go. Zero the clock. Here we go.
What? Oh. Yeah.
Here we go.
All you need is love. Somebody, who wrote that? Who was that? It appears...
Chris Brown.
It's Chris Brown. It appears... That was a low blow, man.
Sorry.
Yes, all you need is love, because it appears that Billy Ray Cyrus and Tish Cyrus, maybe that there's a cooling off. It was Tish's birthday.
A rapprochement.
Yes, a rapprochement. Tish's birthday, and Billy Ray actually wished her a happy birthday.
I thought it was a Mother's. It was a Mother's Day, I think.
Was it
her
Mother's
birthday?
Day? Yeah, it was birthday.
Go to this tweet. Let me see this.
All right. Yes, because he said
Two of the greatest mothers. That feels like
two of the greatest mothers ever were born on this day, and tomorrow my mother Ruthie on May 14th. And the mother driving Miley down that driveway as I wrote the song "Ready, Set, Don't Go." Happy birthday, Tish.
That's very generous.
So what could be behind this?
Love.
Love, indeed, as we said at the top.
He's moved on. He is with Elizabeth Hurley in a big, big way. And
when he's happy,
then
he can be happy for her.
Because he wasn't always.
No, definitely
This is sweet too. It's also nice to see like Billy singing again. I feel like this video kind of for a lot of fans, you know, really touched him. And I have to say, when I die, I hope I come back as one of his dogs because they are zonked in the background on the couch, really enjoying listening to him sing.
So you believe in reincarnation?
Definitely. Do you see them? They are like absolutely out on his couch.
Oh God, reincarnation, sure.
Oh, is that another thing you don't believe in? But you believe in aliens?
What do you mean now? Will you believe in that?
I mean, I'm hoping for it. I don't know if
What
I
would you
believe
want to
it.
come
What would you
back
want to come
as?
back as?
Rich.
What would you want to come back as?
I mean, a dog, actually. I very frequently look at my dog and go, this is
There's
the
two
life.
dogs there. We could be
certain
together.
dogs.
This is the life.
Hey, it's Cheyenne from Florida. It's so nice to see Billy Ray and his family getting back together. After that divorce, things were bad. And now we are finally seeing this family perform together. We're seeing all of this talent together. It's really, truly amazing after all the vitriol we saw. And I also want to agree, I would also like to come back as a dog.
Wow, the
No
dogs
one
have it.
sign of reincarnation. Big issue.
What else you guys want to talk about?
How you doing? I'm Todd Hipsher. I'm coming to you from Newport Beach, California.
Hey, Todd.
How you guys doing? Thank you. Yeah, this whole thing about Spencer Pratt staying at the Bel Air Hotel, who gives a crap, really? I mean, this guy just lost everything. He's got a family, 2 little kids, and he is fighting for his safety. He wants to really change LA and bring it on back. As a retired LA fire captain, I feel the guy's pain. And you know what? As much passion as he has in his blood right now, he's going to make a difference for us. And I do think that LA is on life support. It needs some CPR, and he's the man to do it.
All right.
I definitely agree with you in the CPR.
That LA needs some CPR?
Yeah, boy, LA does need CPR because you're in LA, right?
No, he's in Newport.
Oh, you bailed?
I'm in Newport now, yes.
He bailed. He did his time. Thank you for your service as a firefighter, and then you're like, I'm out. I'm going to Orange County.
No. I'm born and raised in LA, and LA is the best city in the world. But my gosh, we're in trouble. And the debate, he proved his point. And I mean, how can we not?
Yeah, we got it. We got it. Okay, one more. Okay, we're done. Okay. Saying what? I don't know. I can't. Ask him what the tricky situation is because we're shooting the show.
A tricky
I just saw.
situation.
Wait a minute. We did something with Braskin today.
Jamie Raskin.
He's getting raspy.
What are we doing is...
Sydney Scooter.
Oh, right.
Love Fest. PDA. They're getting married according to
Okay,
you.
let's do this. What is it, real quick?
Love
What is
Shack,
it?
Love Shack.
Said what? What is the interview?
Yeah, I'm coming back as a human, a rich
What's the
man,
problem?
preferably like a billionaire.
I want to come back as a hamster in the wheel.
I don't want to come back as an animal.
I want to come back as a hamster.
I want to come back as a
I
a
just
queen or a Beyonce, like the entertainer of the universe.
That's good.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I
Or
want to come back maybe.
Maybe like an alien.
Ooh, I kind of want to come back as a dolphin.
Dolphins are cool.
That was a good sound.
Dolphins are pretty cool. They can
I
slip
just got
really
this
well.
TikTok on my For You page of this. This would be Charles if he was reincarnated as a dog.
Aww.
It's like a 100-year-old mutt, and his face is just drooping, and he kind of has like a pterodactyl. Yeah, he looks like a sloth.
I definitely wouldn't come back as a cat.
What would you guys want to come back as? I don't know. I might want to come back as like a beautiful caterpillar and then do like the whole butterfly thing. I'd love to just do the whole butterfly thing.
That's not bad.
Thanks.
I think that was it. I'm having trouble recalling. Okay, here we go. All right, we have an important update on a running bet in this office as to whether or not one Sydney Sweeney will be engaged to be wed to Scooter Braun. Some of us are realistic and realize like this is just a happy couple and they don't have to get married, and others are right.
Well, I will say it's certainly looking a little more wedding-ish in their future because of what Sydney posted. A bunch of photos and videos of just them doing life together over the last few months.
And by the way, a good life. Look at where they're going.
A very, very good life they are leading. And they certainly look very much in love and happy.
They are clearly very much in love.
That
and happy.
I know. I'm not disputing that. I just don't know that it means they have to get married.
They don't have to get married.
Yeah.
But
it's like Great Barrier Reef.
She was engaged, so she's not averse to it. He was married. He's not averse to it. And I'm not saying everybody needs to, but I'm feeling like
that
they're
that type that they would want to.
Yeah, exactly. The Marion type, so they say. Okay, we will see you tomorrow.
Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion.
Gonna what?
No. Like Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson. Maybe not with cheating, but the breakup you didn't see coming and it just comes out of nowhere. That's what's gonna happen. Mark my words.
I think that was. Oh, it is Australia. That's exactly what it is. That's right, because she was just in Australia.
Oh, for that thing.
Remember, she was at Sydney, and then he wasn't there.
Yeah, he
And
came.
down.
Enjoy your salad. His girl.
Yeah.
He likes her way more than she likes him. You can tell by these video clips.
I don't think. See, I thought
You
that.
think it's the opposite? He's way more into her than she is
No, I
into
think
him.
she's very much into him now.
She's into him, but I think he's more into her, and you can tell by those clips.
You want a guy who's more into you.
1,000%. I'm like, look at City Girls up, for sure. You
For sure.
definitely.
City Girls up.
Yeah, we're up.
City Girls up. That's
City
what
Girls
I'm talking
up.
about.
Chat, click that. Chat, click that.
Definitely. Have you ever been in a relationship where you liked the woman
Have you ever
more
been in a relationship?
than she liked you?
Nope. End of question.
Have you ever been in a relationship where you liked the woman more than she liked you?
Perfect. That's how the world works.
That was better, right?
That's why women get shit
No.
done.
Wasn't any better. Also
Anakin?
been in the other way, and it's
Annoying, right? It's annoying.
Yeah, no, it's not good for the women.
It's a problem though, because I
you
need
ever
the
been
guy
in a
to like me
relationship?
more, but then he can't like me more because I get annoyed so easily.
It's
so
better.
basically you're pointing out
See?
why you're single.
I'm gonna be a spinster hag, baby, till the
Anakin
day I
actually-
die. Let's go.
Anakin agreed with us. He said it's healthier for the man to like the woman more.
I just find
Okay.
It's less annoying for you. If she liked you more than you
It's
liked her,
annoying.
then it would just be like, leave me alone already.
Yeah.
Story of my life.
But it's true. It's kind of like you don't. I don't even have a mic, but
It's right there.
well, that's hard.
Hey, spinster hags, rise up.
Can you put Harvey's mic up?
Be attributed to Harvey.
Yeah.
We got this, girls.
No, I just think
They
it's
got
a healthier dynamic. I don't know. There's something.
I mean, that's the whole point.
No.
There's something
have
flattering about a guy who's
ourselves.
obsessed. There's something sad about a girl who's obsessed with another person.
Oh my
See, but
God.
when I'm
Women
watching
can't
that-
do anything.
That's not Talia, do you think that Scooter and Sydney video was
Is
cringe?
disgusting.
And it's because he's like doing too much.
I just don't like PDA though. That's weird to me.
Biting her face. And it's a lot of PDA on his part.
Too much PDA. You guys can hold hands, but after
that's the
that,
social
it's
media.
like,
Harvey,
I can't
think I
watch that.
recognized the spot where they went.
Oh. All right, well.
All right, well,
yeah,
bye.
we're
I
gonna
think I
head out.
recognized the spot where they
What
went.
did Harvey have for lunch? Chinese chicken salad?
Where
Yeah, Chinese chicken
Sydney
salad.
and,
I'm headed to
I'm
the
gonna go
car.
have my meatball.
I'm gonna head to the car and lay down in the trunk.